Yeah. So Emina herself, okay, she lives in Turkey. She got remarried. She has a bunch of children. That was the actual Princess Diana. The Princess Diana as Paul McCartney, he is a serial killer. So Paul McCartney has, for a long time, has been known as Princess Diana. You know, my our stepmom Emina, and you know there's like different Emina, and there's like a Janet Boiver sometimes. So the lady at HR was trying to act like she's my stepmom. Like I told her right off, like crystal clear. Oh well, this sounds interesting. She talked about the vacation. I was like, I probably will go see my stepmom in Turkey, you know, making sure that I'm not calling you names. I'm not calling anybody at work any names. I'm not calling nobody rapist, child molester. My mom is a psychopath killer because I'm not working at any places that I don't work with no rapist serial killers. I'm making sure that people at work would be like, if they want to, they don't have to. Would be if they want to. I'm just saying, you know, I give like an offer. They could be, you know, a family relatives, family friends, but not these Judah family relatives, because we have family relatives as the Judas. They married to the Kennedys, the stuff like that. They're murderers. I'm not talking about Paul Dolly's family. I'm also not talking about Oliver Stone's family. The page I made, I was like, hey guys, this is the page, the Kennedy, Kurdi Roche family, Jesus Christ family, relatives and friends. That is not Judas. Sometimes Judas get involved, coming to their shows and all that. We go to their shows, but I'm not calling anybody murderers, serial killer, rapist at work. I have no right to do that. I've never done that. Why would I? I don't have anybody at work, as far as I know, they're rapist, murderers. So I'm like, you don't want to get involved in such a thing, because I'm not calling anybody. My stepmom Emina is actually Paul McCartney. They raped all the children, my brothers, my father, killed all the Kennedy. Something they did something to us, you know, my father, my sister, they flipped the Kennedys, you know. I'm not calling anybody that. People want to get famous, that's how not you're gonna get famous. People will get a lot more respect if, like, hey, they actually do have very classy, friendly, have you know, a family manner. That some they don't even have a Judas, much Judas in them. You know, they have their own businesses, stuff like that. There are a lot of movies, and like with my family. So I'm like, you're more than welcome to be family, friends, or relatives, and that has nothing to do with the Paul Walker, Kurt Cobain, and Adam. That's not Paul Dolly's family or Oliver Stone's family. I was just like offering is better than for people say, oh, where do I work at? She works at that company, said disaster now. The people are desperate to get famous. They're disrespectful to the manager. They're firing people with no warning. Like, hey, you just get fired because you look a lot more like Kennedy. Fuck you, I'm gonna fire you. Very unprofessional. You know, they do a lot of things. There's like a man named Stacy. I'm like, that Stacy man looks very normal to me. You know, poor guy, he's married, he has a wife. There are people everywhere, everybody's there. They have their own responsibilities. They probably have wives, children to, you know. I personally do not have any problem with the workers themselves, you know, and I think this problem could be fixed up. Other than that, actually, if they moved me to daytime, because it was like Stacy was like telling all the other ladies, you will get cut off. Stacy said he's gonna his name is not Stacy. Stacy told the ladies, and that includes me, that manager, his name is Jesse Wood, Jada, he's gonna cut you lady off if you don't make enough doors. He's gonna cut you off. That sounds like Nicki Minaj, that Nicki Minaj song, bitch, I come to kill. That sounds like that song. I'm like, but I'm not talking about, if you want to act like Nicki Minaj, you can replace these three, you know. It sounds like that. I'm like, nobody can cut us down, you know. I don't work in places people can cut me off, or my, you know, people that are like my family relatives, you know. So I thought it was very awkward what Stacy said, and things does not come from Stacy. I know that I look at people, I'm like, Stacy man, that very very professional when he's not told what to say. He's coming and tell a very unprofessional, like unprofessional. If like my sister, if Eunice Kennedy was here, she was like, she would not have like, could you shut the fuck up before I call the police on you? Whatever your motherfucking name is, Jesse Wood or Jada, whatever. I'm gonna call the police right now for actually sexually touching a kid, and he got fired 2 days after, when I have a proof on my phone what the boy told me. 2 days before, I texted my friend Carol Doe. She's like my sister Viana. I was like, hey Carol Doe, actually one boy told me he got sexually touched his ball, and 2 days later, that boy got fired because they want to shut the boy mouth off. And a lot of people's like, oh, he missed days or whatever. That's just an excuse, you know. So that's what happened. I see like very unprofessional things happen, but you know what? I stayed because of the workers. I actually really do not have any problem with workers. The job is not that, it's easy. You know, it's you know, sometimes the doors are heavy. You have to pull them, like they wash doors, whatever. But I don't go there, like walk around like, oh, hey, look at me. I'm Angelina Jolie. I work for the government, UN, and look what I did. And look at how my family, we're famous. We're this royal family. And I think that's why. You know, the boy in there, that's my brother Akram. You know, there's a song from Roya. Roya, it's not us, the royal family. There's a song from a girl, Persian. We're not Persian guys. Okay? That song and the boy in there is my brother Akram. The one she said like, lie, lie, lie. That's my brother Akram. Jesus, Robert Kennedy, Harry. That boy in there, it's my own brother. Roya is Akram's wife. In fact, a lot of people misunderstood, like, hey guys, the Roya lady, the Roya, you know, her name is Roya. She's from Iran, Persian. I'm like, that's not us royal family. That's Akram's wife. Her name is Qumri. That's we're not no Persian. Okay, my family is not no Persian. We're Austrian, German. I born in Middle East. I'm very proud of where I born. You know, Turkey. There are many countries like part Italian, and the list goes on and on. That's my family tree. I don't have like any ancestry from Iran. There are other Kurdish people from Iran. Not my family. We lived in Iran. They murdered my father in Iran. They're our enemies. Like, hey guys, the girl named Roya, she's not no royal family. In fact, she is Akram's wife, Qumri. She is from Iran. Akram, Robert Kennedy, you know, Harry. She has like this wife. She's 3 times his age. They call that girl, okay, Paul Walker or Adam. Her name is Qumri. All right. They call her Black China. Okay, I'm not no Black China. Okay, I'm Jacqueline Boiver, Angelina Jolie. Paul Rosemary Jean Roche. That's my name. All right. So the boy, the one she's like lie, 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 kicking. That's my brother Akram. Okay. You also see that it's part of that very same movie where he gets shot. You know, Girger Way. Remember that song where he gets shot? That's my brother Akram Harry. And also that's not Jonathan Hollick, guys. Nicola Hall is not Jonathan Hollick. I said that because I was making fun of Paul Walker Court and then Adam then at that time, but I'm not using my own brother to make fun of it. Nicola Hall is my brother Akram, Harry, Robert Kennedy, Jesus. So there's a movie, it's called A Warm Body. Something happens, we become something else. So something happens, and then the father in that movie, okay, in that Warm Body, it's not my father. He's the atheist. That's either Paul Walker, is Dabal Hazaduri, Paul Walker and Kurt, and shoots Akram. I'm like, father, don't do that. But that's not my real father. Remember how the Kardashian father, that's not the actual father? The Caitlyn, whatever, the Jenner, that's transferred to a woman. All right. So that is not my real father. His name is John or something because, Ozzy Osbourne have a name John. So that's Ozzy Osbourne as Dabal Azaduri in that movie. Nicola Hall is my brother Akram. All right. So I'm going to have to post that song in Akram's page, right? A lot of people say, is he a zombie? I'm like, no, he's not a zombie. That's just a story saying what happened to the Kennedy. What happened? Did something like that happen to Kennedy? Did they become something else? No, we still come from real Jesus Christ family. Something just happened. Paul Walker, Kurt and Adam, these 3 nurses, Nirvana band, they did something to my family. Each one of us. And sometimes the Kennedy kids too. So that's the story. Nicola Hall is not Jonathan Hawley, guys. It's Akram, Harry, Harry, the Prince Harry, royal family. The woman, her name is Roya. She's from Iran. She's Persian. She's not my sister Helen. She's not Vianney. She's not a Kennedy's sister. And that's what I was trying to tell people. Hey guys, these arts are twisted. She's actually Akram's wife, Qumri. There's a song called Lie, Lie, Lie. Guys, that is not us. That is not us. Okay? That royal lady is not a royal family. All right. The boy in that movie, it's Akram, Jesus. All right? And that's Harry, Prince Harry, Robert Kennedy. He's part Leonardo, he was Romeo. So that's what it is. That's actually Akram. I'm just making sure the story are twisted. I think Ridwan misunderstood and made that art. I'm just making sure. So what the manager trying to say, they're trying to follow a song that is dedicated to family. Like Roya, she's not a royal. She's from Persia. She's not my family. All right. We're not no Iranian. There's other Kurdish from Iran. In fact, when we went to Iran, they mistreat us. They murdered my father and the Paul Dali's family. Because they could be part from Iran somehow a long time ago. Not my family. All right. So anyways, Well, today, like when we got off from work, Stacy is being told what to do. His name is Stacy. I don't think it's Stacy. I think Stacy is very professional, very peaceful. He has a beautiful wife. You know, the manager Jesse Wood, Jada, is telling Stacy what to do, what to say. You know, so he can get all the negative energy on Stacy. Stacy said, "Hey, well, the manager Jesse Wood, Jada, said he's gonna cut us off." That sounds not even like Roya. That sounds a lot more like Nicki Minaj. I'll cut you off. Who wants to go first, bitch? I'm about to come and kill. All right, that sounds like that Nicki Minaj song. I'm just confirming that. All right, and this whole thing, me going everywhere, people trying to get involved in my business, it has to stop. It will be stopped by real police officer, real government, real FBI, real CIA. It's not gonna be Paul Walker, Cole, and Adam. People are giving difficulty. They're gonna have financial problem, left and right. They will get stopped by police officer. Once I stop working there, it's like, okay, you give Jacqueline Boiver a hard time. She's trying to stay safe. She's trying to be a normal person, just like regular people. They have responsibility, okay? People are not there to mistreat and for people to give them orders. Once I stop working there are people that Jesse Wood, whatever his name is, Jada, he's gonna get stopped by a real police officer. Come to the court at this time, at that time. How does it feel? You send boys home, you sexually touch them, you send them home, you fire people. How does that feel? How does that feel? We give you hell. They call him Jonah Hell. They don't have to even call him Jonah Hell. They're nobody. They're just a manager. They started working there. Now I am Jacqueline Boiver, one of the most famous women on planet, and people are gonna make a scene. They're gonna have to find an actor that represents their personality, and that's not no Jonathan Hollick, you know. They will get stopped by real police officers. Like, how does it feel now? We give you a hard time. What about you lose your job? What about you come to the court and pay us the money? What about we do that to you? How does it feel? How does it feel? We mistreat you. You cannot take advantage of workers. You cannot cut people off. That sounds a lot more like that song from Nicki Minaj. Bitch, I'm about come and to kill. That sounds like cutting people off when they come and kill. That sounds like that Nicki Minaj song. I'm not going to take no drama to work, but that sounds a lot like it. I'm like, hey Stacey, thank you for telling us. All right, have a good day. I love, because I know that does not come from the Stacey, man. I've been in this the Messinet company for four months. I have no problem with any workers, you know. So I personally don't have any problem to, you know, for all the workers. If I no longer work there, if something happened, the manager tried to cut me off, please know for the workers. You know, I don't have any problem with you. I never called you any names. I never made any of these pages that have nothing to do with the work. At least recently I kind of make that pages saying, hey, this is what's going on. There's a manager called Jesse Wood, Jada. They call him Jonah Hell. That's acting like, that's not Princess Diana. There's many Amina. There's Amina as Princess Diana. There's Amina as Janet Boiver. You know, as a stepmom, there's many personality of Amina, my stepmom. Brad Pitt, his wife, my father's wife, you know, Joseph Kennedy. So I'm like, that's what it is, guys. I just want to make sure I have no problem with worker. If I no longer work there, is the manager gonna find an excuse? Okay, they're gonna cut off people. All right, that sounds like we Kennedy are getting cut off, you know. And I'm just gonna have to actually warn these people again. Once I don't work there no longer, you will gonna have financial problem with a real government that actually watching, because they have this offer mind to mind 10% to people that is gonna be taken back from the government. It's like, hey, we offer this mind to mind because of Jacqueline Boiver. We're trying to save her, not use her. That's gonna be deleted by the government. All right, Jonah Hell, or they call him Jada, Jesse Wood, whatever his name is. They're not Jonathan Hollick. They're not my family. That's just that. And that's mind to mind is gonna be taken back from the government, because that has to be taken back. Nobody's gonna have access to me for free. People are gonna Jesse Wood is gonna have problems. He's gonna get stopped by police officers. Like, show up at the court at this time, that time. You speed. You did this and this and that. They're gonna find excuses like, hey, how does it feel? You give Jacqueline Boiver hell when she is actually trying to stay safe. We give you hell back. That's exactly what's gonna be. I'm not going to work. Take no drama. I treat my coworker with respect. You know, I'm just sick and tired of going to one place to another, because they're always gonna be motherfucker, some kind of a manager that looks like Jonah Hell. All of a sudden, it's like, I'm gonna be JF Kennedy, where the police officer gonna be everywhere. They be like, you are talking about us. JF Kennedy was a police officer. You know, that's the truth. Anyways, guys, good luck. If I don't work there, I probably will find my job where there are people professional. They treat every worker with respect. Nobody's walking around like better than anybody. People are gonna be professional. It's gonna be like a team worker. That's how I do. It's gonna be decent money. There's a bunch of companies at this town. So many companies. You know, I'm pretty sure I can find a job. If that doesn't work, hey guys, to all my coworker, good luck. Stay safe. Be yourself. Do not let anybody to, you know, just boss you around with the disrespect unprofessionally. You know, that's my message to all my supporters out there. Please do not spread rumors. If this job doesn't work, there's plenty of job out there I can work, or just move out from where I'm staying. It's like, hey, goodbye. You know, it's not that town. It's like always gonna be difficulty. People there, they're gonna give me some kind of a hell. Blah blah blah. Anyways, that's it. That's all I have to say.